Osmo Mobile. Beyond smart.
Hello guys, my name is Luka and in this video I will tell you the nearly certain release date of the DJI Osmo Mobile 6 and the features of the all DJI Osmo Mobile Stabilizers. On the internet there are a lot of questions about: is there a DJI Osmo Mobile 6? When will it come out? What is the release date of the next Osmo Mobile? First of all, let's see when the older models were released. First, DJI Osmo Mobile in August 2016. Second, the DJI Osmo Mobile 2 in January 2018. Third, the DJI Osmo Mobile 3 in August 2019. The fourth, the DJI Osmo Mobile 4 in August 2020. And least but not least, fifth, the DJI Osmo 5 in September 2021. So it is nearly certain that the DJI Osmo Mobile 6 release date is around September 2022. What's the difference between each model? Let's see. Each generation of Osmo Mobile has brought new changes and improvements to elevate the user experience and make filmmaking more fun. So let's see the differences between the first DJI Osmo Mobile and the second, the DJI Osmo Mobile 2. After using both models, the DJI Osmo 1 and the DJI Osmo 2, both versions of the devices are similar in a lot of ways. Both appear to be well built. Both have similar shape and grip feel. Both have very similar controls here. Both are compatible with Android and iPhone devices. Both use the same DJI Go mobile phone app. I know this is the part of the review that's hard to quantify or show in photos, but the two gimbals feel different to me. The original is a bit heavier and comes in two colors, white and black. This gives it a feeling of being higher quality, although in my testing I didn't notice any major differences in durability between the two gimbals. According to the official DJI product page, the DJI Osmo Mobile 2 is made of a high-strength composite material and cuts the weight to just 485 grams. Well, the first differences between these two is the price. The original Osmo Mobile launch price was around $200. The newest Osmo Mobile 2 was priced at $129, a much more affordable cost. But the materials in this case are better. Let's see some of the other key differences I noticed in the two devices versions. The original Osmo Mobile can only do landscape. The DJI Osmo Mobile 2 phone attachment can do landscape and can be rotated to portrait. On the original Osmo Mobile, the dial is used to secure the phone to the gimbal. This difference is in function allows the Osmo Mobile 2 to change to portrait orientation, a very important difference between the two versions of the gimbal. The Osmo Mobile 2 uses a standard USB charging port, not the USB Type-C, the standard one, the oldest one, and has a non-removable, longer-lasting battery, about 15 hours. The USB charging port on the DJI Osmo Mobile 2 now standards your ability to charge your device. It is a very important difference between the two of them because the charging cable on the original Osmo Mobile was a DIN style charging plug similar to an audio cable. Most people already have compatible USB charging cables lying around, so the risk of losing your charging cable and having to replace it is far reduced with the Osmo Mobile 2. The non-removable battery of the Osmo Mobile 2 lasts a lot longer than the first edition, but you can no longer swap a dead battery for a fresh spark same as Osmo Mobile 3, 4 and 5. The battery life is much improved in the newer Osmo Mobile 2 compared to the original. The DJI Osmo Mobile has a front trigger here, and the Osmo Mobile does not. I like this feature on the original to center the camera to face forward. They removed the trigger on the newest version, but you can still center your DJI Osmo Mobile 2 by double tapping the mode button on the Osmo Mobile. DJI Osmo Mobile 2 doesn't offer a wrist strap. I like this feature especially if you're traveling with your gimbal. DJI Osmo Mobile has a compatible base. Osmo Mobile 2 doesn't have one available. The base makes it a lot easier to take hyperlapse and time-lapse videos. Not having a compatible base isn't the end of the world because you can mount it on a tripod. The Mobile 2 offers active track technology for smooth footage. The 15-hour battery life is brilliant, and the design is portable and lightweighted compared to the competitors' products. The DJI Osmo Mobile 2 and the DJI Go app combine to create time-lapse, motion-lapse, and hyperlapse videos, long exposure shots, slow-motion footage, panoramic imagery, and using the active track functionality, follow a certain subject for smooth shooting. Not a bad specification list, but the DJI Osmo Mobile 3 has all of this functionality plus even more neat features like this one. Now let's talk about the DJI Osmo Mobile 3. The advanced 3-axis gimbal helps you shoot stabilized, smooth footage with quick setup. Its lightweight, foldable design means it is super portable. Meanwhile, the ergonomic design makes it comfortable to hold even for extended periods. It has 15 hours battery life. It has some very clever tricks thanks to the compatibility with DJI Mimo app, such as gesture control, sport mode, and story modes. The most significant visual difference between the DJI Osmo Mobile 2 and 3 is the updated design. As well as being lighter, the Mobile 3 is foldable, making for even easier portability. The Mobile 3 has a newly designed fold holder that allows access to your phone charging point. The Osmo Mobile 3 gets a 15-degree handle with a rubber grip, and a conveniently placed trigger button means you can use it single-handedly for longer periods. The DJI Mobile 2 works with the DJI Go app, but the Mobile 3 users get access to the DJI Mimo app, more advanced software. The Osmo Mobile 3 M button, positioned here, lets you switch from portrait to landscape quickly. Also, this button can activate a new standby mode which enables you to use your phone when it's docked in the holder. The DJI Osmo Mobile 3 beats the Mobile 2 on size, weight, portability, and improved design, more ergonomic and logical controls, better specs, improved features, and only cost a few dollars more. Both the DJI Osmo Mobile 4 and the DJI Osmo 3 are impressive video stabilizers that are great for vloggers, travelers, and users interested in capturing the best moment of daily life. The DJI Osmo Mobile 4 brought magnets to the party and added support for bigger, bulkier phones. I recommend using the phone without the cover. Very strong magnets. The brand new Osmo Mobile 5, this one, is overflowing with fun new features to elevate your smartphone filmmaking skills. The best new feature of the Osmo Mobile 5 is the new integrated extension rod which offers users new ways to capture creative footage and get the most out of their Osmo mobile experience. The rod extends up to 250mm and gives you a new way to capture your videos. The Osmo Mobile 5 is also the smallest compared with the DJI Mobile 1. Lightest Osmo Mobile yet, making it perfect for everyday carry. The integrated extension rod is exclusive to the Osmo Mobile 5 and not available on previous models. Both the Osmo Mobile 4 and 5 features unique magnetic quick release system. However, the feature is not present on the Mobile 3, Mobile 2 and Mobile 1. Features and intelligent shooting modes included in the DJI Mimo app have also improved upon each Osmo Mobile iteration. Osmo Mobile 5 now supports time-lapse and spin shot with improved active track 4 and innovative shoot guides. As the most versatile model yet, the Osmo Mobile 5 is the best suited for most users, providing an easy all-in-one solution that eliminates the need for a traditional selfie stick. The new ergonomic design and lighter overall gimbal height make the Osmo Mobile 5 more user-friendly than previous generations. However, it does not have such as a battery life as previous generations. If you love vlogging, want to create dynamic TikToks and Instagram Reels content, or just want to capture and share your unique perspective, Osmo Mobile 5 is the best smartphone gimbal on the market. If you plan on using the Osmo Mobile all day long, the Osmo Mobile 4 is a good option with its long-lasting battery providing up to 15 hours of battery life. However, the larger battery also means that the Osmo Mobile 4 is heavier and slightly less ergonomic. Is the Osmo Mobile 5 worth the upgrade over the older models? If you currently own an older Osmo Mobile model and are looking to an upgrade, now is the perfect time. At the price of about $230, the Osmo Mobile 5 is available for the same price as the original price of the Osmo Mobile 4 with tons of extra features. A non-replaceable battery provides power. It takes a few hours to fully charge, but it runs long, delivering more than a half a day of use. As with all batteries, you're going to notice some degradation over time, and we wish DJI had a battery replacement options. You can use the Osmo Mobile 5 in both portrait or landscape modes. To switch between the two, double tap the multi-purpose button. I personally recommend to use your phone native camera app if you are not using the features inside the DJI Mimo app. All that said, the DJI Osmo Mobile 5 does an excellent job with video. The 3-axis stabilization is based on the same concept DJI used for its drones, running gimbal and earlier Osmo Mobile models. But the company improved the software this year, and the difference is noticeable. The extension rod adds to the experience. In addition to functioning as a selfie stick, it lets you record in tight spaces and from tightly angles. So, analyzing all the models that have appeared so far from DJI, we can say that the DJI Osmo Mobile 3 was revolutionary due to the fact that it is foldable from the DJI Mobile 1 and 2. The DJI Osmo Mobile 4 is revolutionary due to the fact that the phone can be mounted in 2 seconds with a magnetic clamp. And DJI Osmo Mobile 5 is revolutionary and the best so far because it has all the functions of the older models, to which DJI add the fact that it can be extended. Now let's see what new features DJI will delight us with this year's new model, the DJI Osmo Mobile 6. Maybe waterproof functionality. What are your impressions? Feel free to subscribe my YouTube channel and please hit that like button. Cheers!